How should someone advise a relative which has been affected by Al-Hajooree or Al-Hajawira? If somebody has been affected by these types of issues, then, and particularly if it's a relative or a family member, then it's upon you to try to advise them and to try to counsel them. And the best way of advising and counseling a person is through teaching them the fundamentals and the basics of the religion. By telling someone that this individual is mistaken and these are his mistakes, a person may not necessarily understand those mistakes. So what is required is that you explain to some basic level some of the fundamentals of the religion, honoring the companions and the status of the companions of Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah. You explain that to him and you make him understand that, and then he will realize, and when you explain to him some of the errors that some of these individuals fell into regarding that, you explain to him some of the other issues with regards to respecting and honoring Ahlul Ilm, the scholars, the virtuous and the noble, whom Allah said, فَاسْأَلُوا أَهْلَ الذِّكْرِ إِن كُنْتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. Then ask the people of remembrance and return to them if you do not know. Then you explain to him that status of the scholars amongst Ahlul Sunnah, and then you explain to him the errors they fell into with regards to that. Then he starts to realize why there are issues here and why the scholars have warned against this individual and those who are upon that way. So these types of things, advise your relatives, advise your communities with wisdom, with understanding, with good mannerisms. For some people, it may not be the case that they are aggressive. That's why the scholars, they say you have to know who you are giving da'wah to. You have to know who this person is you are speaking to. There are some people who do not want to argue with you or fight with you. They don't want to oppose you. They've genuinely just been misguided. Their friends, their company, what they've read on the internet, they've become misguided. Not because they want to oppose you or argue with you or fight with you. They're just miskeen and they've been misguided. They've heard things and they've heard whisperings and they've gone astray. So for those people, be gentle with them and be kind to them and be good with them. And show them the correct mannerisms and the correct way and the correct understanding, and inshallah they will accept. Then there may be others who are not of that type. Rather they are of the type where they have some doubts. They've read things and they've seen things and they have doubts in their mind. And they want to come and debate and discuss the doubts with you. So for those individuals, you need to have additional proofs to explain to them why this doubt of theirs is incorrect and why that doubt of theirs is explained in this way or that way. Then there will be some people who are even above that level. Not only do they have doubts, but they think they are upon the truth and they only want to come and speak to you, to argue with you and to debate with you and to fight with you. Those types of people, the scholars, they say, leave them. Those ones who have got to this level where they have what they think are proofs and they want to debate you and argue with you and fight with you and waste your time, then those types you don't waste your time with. Don't sit with them and debate with them and argue with them. That is not the purpose here, and that is not the reason that you use your time with. So for the one who is genuinely wanting the nasiha, he's been misguided from what he's heard, etc., advise them and explain to them. But for those who are opposing you and arguing and fighting, then those individuals, leave them aside and don't give them any time.